Well, he failed in
D's for
that.
60.
He failed in that, but he did give us a game to watch that was truly a game to watch. He is now tied with Tybo on good games versus bad games on
You
your
thought
game
that
to
was a
watch.
good game?
Dude, Chargers Dolphins 29-27 came down to the wire. Tua throws a pick that could have been a pick six to really light highlight the win from the Chargers there and really make that spread even larger, but did not. I mean, hey, that ended up being a pretty good game. Jalen Waddle had the bobble catch on the sideline, fall to his back. This game was full of it from start to finish, and
I mean,
and
I
the
think the best thing about it would have been the Chargers offense overcoming how terrible their offensive line is. Like it
yes,
was it was a lot. I guess it wasn't like bad football, but like certainly Tua letting the Chargers creep back into it, it was like sloppy on their part.
whoa,
Like
whoa, 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 whoa. We're not going to sit here and say Tua let this happen. Tua doesn't play defense. Tua went out there and did exactly what Tua is supposed to do.
you just said he threw a pick, dude. You give him an
He got the
opportunity.
hang on. I'll get there. You didn't even you jumped in. He threw a pick at the end with 13 seconds remaining on the clock. He got them the
I clearly didn't
score.
watch the game. I saw a little bit of the first half, and I was like, the Chargers suck.
He got them the score to win the game, to seal it. It was done and over with. There was less than a minute to go in the game. He got them the score to win. And what does his defense do? His defense goes out there and literally decides not to make a tackle. Not one. All it took was one play. Then Lad McConkey gets the ball, goes 40 yards, gets them into field goal range. They go up by 2 points. The Dolphins have under 30 seconds left to play, and sorry, under 20 seconds left to go, I believe it was. He goes out there, and they know it's going to be. Matter of fact, I think it was 5 to 8 seconds left to go. It's gonna be backyard bullshit. All I'm gonna do is dump this thing out to the side. A couple of guys make a blocks. Let's start lateraling this thing left and right. Hopefully, we can do something with this. Throws it out there where nobody's supposed to be. Linebacker just comes down unblocked, untouched, makes the pick, and that's game over. I wasn't the interception wasn't
I
to
didn't
his
get to see
fault.
the second half at all because I was getting ready to go to the tailgate. So
The interception wasn't to his fault at all. He did his job, putting up 27 points against a weak and injured offense, up against a weak and injured defense of the Chargers, who started off the season great and just have gotten progressively worse as the injuries have started to pile up for him. This was not a Tua issue. The Dolphins defense let him down, and he let the entire world know in his post game press conference when he's saying that guys are showing up late or no showing to players only meetings. They're showing up late to team meetings. They're showing up late to practice. That is it. That is dysfunction. There's no leadership. Part of it comes from you, Tua. You're the leader of the team as the quarterback. But Mike McDaniel, even though
yeah,
he's
but
coaching
he
his ass off
sucked.
offensively,
I wouldn't want to play for
there's
Tua.
a problem. There's a problem with the leadership down there in Miami. Something needs to change real quick, or the wheels are really going to fall off for the Dolphins. They're kind of coming off now, but they're really going to be
You know,
off on the side of the
if
road.
I'm a Dolphins offensive lineman and I see that play uh last year, I mean, was it last year or the year before? But like Tua just like runs into the guy with his head down. Like I'm not blocking for your ass anymore, dude. You're getting yourself annihilated. It's not my fault, dude.
Listen, offense,
Tua,
even losing Tyreek, the Dolphins' offense is not necessarily the issue here. They've got
I
some
think
big
losing
problems down
Tyreek
there in
helped them
Miami.
honestly,
Yeah, it did. It did.
but
Absolutely. I think their
they've
offense
played
has played
better
much
since he's
better.
gone. Like
Yeah, absolutely. You had a 49-yard touchdown from Jalen Warren. Devon A.
you
Chain has been
mean
playing. Jalen
Jalen
Wright.
Waddle?
No, the other running back that they have back there
Jalen
behind.
Warren plays for the Steelers.
Yeah, not. I think it's
Ollie
Jalen
Gordon,
Wright. Sorry, no, Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright. Dang. I have
Starts with a
Ollie Gordon
W.
stashed on the taxi squad on the in
Yeah.
Dynasty.
He's third on the depth chart, but Jalen Waddle's been playing fantastic. There's a reason that you paid him. He's showing out. Offensively, there's not really any issues that they've come up against since losing Tyreek. Feel like they've played a lot better. They almost had the win against the Bills. Defense is really hurting them down there in Miami. And the Chargers, even though they win, it didn't look good. Justin Herbert's
It
going to
didn't.
have
Their
a lot of
offensive line
issues.
is atrocious
It's
with the
bad.
injuries. Like they're relying on their very very talented skill players,
Although
but
Kaimi Vidal, third string running back, or actually even lower than that, he got promoted off the practice squad. Had himself a day. I think 130 total
I told
all
you
purpose
what
yards.
I told you that was going to happen.
I didn't know
That
if it was going to be him or
running backs are
Hassan.
interchangeable nowadays, dude.
They really are. Yeah.
There
But
are
hey,
talented players everywhere. But yeah, as soon as they face some tougher pass rushes, dude, the Chargers are gonna absolutely melt. Like bad pass rushes are making Justin Herbert's life a living hell. That offensive line is bad. All right, my game of the week: Hawks Jags. I was tailgating, so you know, I
great analysis.
I saw a little bit of it on Red Zone, but I mean, kind of a boring game. You expected way more points out of this game with how the both offenses played the week before and just kind of the this year leading up to this game. Um,
This is why I wish Sean was here. Because
why?
it would have been a lot more like this game would have been much closer. There probably would have been a lot more points in this game. Travis Hunter is the reason that the Jags were out of this game. He took a touchdown off the board for Brian Thomas Jr.
What do you
They
do?
have it was like a 40-yard play, and then he commits like a offensive holding or offensive pass interference, something, and then wipes the score off. They don't score on that drive and just continued the downhill for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He is the reason why they lost that game,
I mean, they're
taking
only four
massive
and
points
two,
off the board. They are. And Travis Hunter, Sean's boy, caused them to lose that game.
not looking like he's going to be offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Not happening. But
Couldn't
yeah,
lock
but
up JSN.
both run defenses in this game were pretty stout. No running back had like over 40 yards. This was uh, Sam Darnold versus Trevor Lawrence, and Sam Darnold and JSN outdueled Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas. Um, a lot of yards for JSN. It was almost 170 yards for JSN. I'm not looking up stats right now, but he's got to be leading the league in receiving yards, dude.
He
Like,
is the league leader in receiving
yeah,
yards. He's going
he's going
off.
nuts. He is
He's
going
going
nuts.
off. And honestly, Sam Darnold playing much better than anybody expected. Whatever happened with him in Minnesota has
Minnesota.
really changed around. Even before then, I think he post um, post Carolina, he ended up at the 49ers, got coached up a little bit, and then made his way over to the Vikings and has played so much better. Got those demons out. Stopped seeing ghosts till the playoffs come, and really has turned his career around, which is good for him. I'm totally blown
It's also
away
good
by
for
how
the
well he's played.
Seahawks. They can compete in the upper echelon of the NFC. They're not an elite team in that conference by any means, but they can
Any given
compete.
Sunday, if you got that
Yeah,
squad,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they
any
can
given
compete.
Sunday, and they've got themselves a wrapped around team. Like it's not just like one person's outside of JSN. Like your defense is stepping up in the areas that they need to, stopping the run. They can play against the pass competently. You've got an offensive line that's not giving up sack after sack after sack like they did the last couple of years with Geno. You've kind of had game plan a little bit better, given like mobility lack thereof from Sam Darnold versus Geno, and hey, it's worked out for him.
Yeah, and I mean, say what you want about his numbers, but Cooper Kupp is playing his role in this offense perfectly. He caught a touchdown yesterday. Like numbers haven't been crazy. Obviously, the focus of the offense is JSN, but Cooper Cup's there when Sam Darnold needs him. He's still running crispy routes and snatching that thing out the air.
Not only Cooper Cup, he's doing what he needs to and being a threat when needed. They've
Right.
also got a rookie breakout tight end in AJ Barner. Where'd
Who
that guy?
followed up his massive game with a pretty solid fantasy outing.
I mean, it only
It
10
was
points if
over
you're
10
looking at
points.
fantasy. Yeah, just barely over
Yeah.
10 points for fantasy, but he had one big catch for I want to say it was like between 40 and
I'm
60
taking 10
yards.
points out of my tight end. Like
Oh,
I
absolutely. Every
mean,
day of the week. Like, hey,
yeah.
he's pretty stinking good. So like again, they've got some
Pretty
weapons out
stinking good, I tell you. Tell you, bub. That
there.
AJ Barner.
That AJ Barner, watch out for him, the new Sam Laporta.
Well, I don't know about that. You saw the catch Sam Laporta made.
Sam Laporta is really good.
Nutty.
My game of the week is Bears versus Commies. They're coming up tonight. Obviously, we've got Bills Falcons playing right now, almost done with the first quarter. But that leaves Sean's game of the week, which was 49ers Bucks. Bucks won 30 to
It
19.
it was a good game
The
until
score is not indicative of
yeah.
how good the game actually was until the very end. The 49ers put it up. It was actually a very defensive game in the first half. They
Yes.
were very, very close going into halftime. With missing Bucky Irving, it felt like they were, and then Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and it just felt like the Bucks couldn't really get much going. And then the second half explosion, Tez Johnson, the rookie, gets out there, does a backflip in the end zone after a big catch. Fans are screaming MVP. Thought it was for him. It's really for Baker, which rightfully so. And the Bucks just took off in this game. The Niners' injuries are really catching up to them.
Well, two really kind of upsetting injuries in this game. Emeka Egbuka and Fred Warner go down like two very vital
Fred Warner out for
pieces.
the season.
Yeah, two very vital pieces of their respective sides of the ball for their team. Fred Warner, far and away, in my opinion, the best middle linebacker in football right
Not
now.
even close.
It's tragic that he's out for the season.
Yeah, broken ankle. I think he's got some other issues in there with some ligament damage as well. So prayers up for him. Hopefully he can get back in the future and it not be detrimental to his career because he is so great when out there on the field. And then obviously Emeka Buka, I don't think it was a serious injury, but obviously enough to keep him out of the game and being the main primary target there for Baker, who was able to overcome that and effectively just put this game out of reach. He is on
Yeah, and I mean
another
to
level
be
this
able to put
season.
up 30 points, missing all the guys that they were missing on offense, is really a testament to why the hell they were chanting MVP for Baker,
I mean,
man.
dude, hey, when your number one option is a 30-plus-year-old Sterling Shepard, who, hey, great college receiver. I think he got shafted with a couple of places that he went early on in his career. Getting drafted by the Giants definitely didn't help him and the issues that they had up there. Probably could have been a much better receiver career wise had he not had gotten the curse of the New York Giants. But getting back down there in Tampa, being a guy who can be relied upon when it matters most with his repertoire with Baker. Um, that's a
Reptar,
guy. That's a guy. Repertoire.
but Reptar from Rugrats.
Rawr. I am Reptar. That's what Baker's doing right now. He's going out there like Reptar, just putting it on
Reptar.
folks. Just putting it on folks. The one thing I would say is incredibly funny about Baker is while he is playing fantastic this season, um, he only thrives when every game is close. So he makes sure that they're either behind or the game is really close until like the second half every time, or even a lot of times in the fourth quarter. Sometimes we've seen it in the final drive. Like he just thrives when the game is on the line. Absolutely, he does not like to blow teams out. It's funny, but man, he goes out there and he gets it done uh, every time.
I think Baker enjoys a good blowout. But yeah, I think he might have told himself going into the season that he wanted to really climb up the ranks of the quarterback stat fourth quarter comebacks. So how
You
many
can't blame him.
he's had a handful this year already, hasn't he? Like not this
Fourth
game, but
quarter comebacks, obviously not in this game, but
he's had at
quite a.
least two where they had to kick a field goal at the end.
Yeah, I think they've had. I think they've even had more than that. Take a look real quick at the Tampa Bay Bucks. Let's see
Fourth quarter
here.
comeback or game winning
Uh,
drive, whatever you want to call it. He was like I'm gonna lead the league in that stat this year.
Falcons, Texans, Jets. Tried to have an opportunity in the Eagles game, but they were down by so much to begin the game with. He also had it against the Seahawks. So four of the six games have come down to either a final drive or something really from Baker, which is astounding what he's been able to do given the labels that a lot of people have given him throughout his career. What he's doing has always been there. The media is just not always as friendly in certain situations like that of the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns don't help the situation much either.
I think a certain portion of his statistical struggles as a quarterback um, came from playing through injury.
Yes,
Whether or not
absolutely.
that was smart on his part, who knows? But yeah, Baker, top five quarterback right now, and
I
he's not 5'4" 3".
I don't. You could argue in the top three between Patrick, Josh Allen. There's an argument in there. I would say that Patrick and Baker are one and two, however you want to throw it in there, and then Josh Allen is third. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he's definitely top three, and it's not even close. And maybe that's due to Lamar being out. Then you've got another thing to throw in there if Lamar is healthy and playing. But at the moment with Lamar out, like he's top three, and then there's a gap.
I don't think Lamar was really on his game earlier this season anyway. Um,
Agreed. Yeah.
and I'm all about my rankings in real time. We can talk about stuff that happened in the past, but like we're talking about this season.
And Baker's that dude this season. Has always been in my mind, in my heart. You guys hated him. You guys
He's
always talk trash.
bro,
You
he's
and
he's
Sean.
kind of a douche.
Well, you know what? I can say the same thing about you, but I keep that to
You
myself.
could, for sure.
Maybe I should.
Probably it's probably why Baker and I might not like each other.
You tell me you guys wouldn't be friends?
Nah, fuck that dude.
Oh man. Well, with Monday night kicking off here, obviously, again, we've got the Falcons Bills game going on. Falcons are up 14-7. First quarter's almost coming to an end, and then we'll get Bears, Commies kicking off here shortly.
You didn't say 14-0, did you? Said 14-7?
14-7, yes.
Okay.
Both
I was
teams
about to
have
say,
scored
what's
on all
happening
their
to the Bills,
possessions.
man?
Both teams have scored on all their possessions. So we've had 21 points on three drives.
Oh, I
Very
ended up
impressive.
making the correct call with my tight end situation. Dalton
You're welcome.
Kincaid
You're
is
you're
out.
welcome.
Dalton Kincaid was
Don't
out
don't don't
for
just say
tonight.
you made the right call. You had to call me.
Listen, it was an idea I had to bounce off of somebody, and you just confirmed what I was thinking. So it's not.
It's
Don't
my
don't get
idea.
don't get that bald head too big there, buddy.
It's my idea. You're welcome.
That was not your idea.
But as far as Pick'em goes, obviously two games remaining. Tybo is going to come out the winner of this week. Could should these next two games go his way, I think he's done the best that he has ever done on a given week. Currently sitting at 10 wins and three losses. He has a potential to get
I've had an
12
11 and
wins.
3 week before. I'm
You've
pretty
never
sure.
had a 12 and 3 week.
I might do it.
You could. You
I
could.
might do
I
it.
am I'm only three games behind, and we are also opposite both of the games tonight. So I could at least get one game behind. We'll have to see how that goes. John, 2 weeks in a row, currently at 9 losses. 2 weeks in a row, he is coming in last place. You have surpassed Sean in that regard. I'm sitting at 49 wins with 2 games remaining. I have 49 wins, 42 losses. You have 46 wins, 45 losses. Sean is sitting at 40 and 51. Rough go there for Sean against the spread, but that just goes to show that you need to be tailing me and Tybo.
It only takes
Uh,
one good week, man. It only takes one good week.
yeah. The problem is you have about 4 bad weeks to go along with your one good.
I'm still over 500 right now.
You weren't before the week started.
I'm back.
We do have Thursday night football. Obviously, we'll be actually. You know what? No, sorry. We'll wait on that one because we are going to be recording on a Wednesday. We usually do Thursdays, but we're switching back to our normally scheduled programming. So be on the lookout for pregame coming right to you. Thursday night football is going to be Steelers Bengals. So be on the lookout as we hit you towards the end of the week.
Steely's Bengies, and I have the Steelers coming like separating in the AFC North, dude. They're they just whooped the Browns. They're about to whoop the Bengals.
It's not saying a whole
Steelers.
lot because the AFC North
I
is the
know because they
new.
suck right now,
It's
but
the new
like
AFC South.
even with like a little bit of lingering injuries in the backfield, like the Steelers, I was completely wrong about their backfield. Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren are getting the job done. They're not great by any means, but they are getting the job done.
We also haven't necessarily faced anyone. Like let's be real about the Steelers here. They
Come on.
let's be a little realistic about
But
the Steelers. They
they're about to
haven't played
separate in the
anyone.
AFC North. They're about to separate.
That's not hard to do. That's like separating
Mike
water from
Tomlin's not
oil.
losing his job anytime soon.
Like it just happens. Who have they played? Let's take a look here. They've played the Jets, the
I'm not
Seahawks, and they
making any
lost.
point about
The
who they've played.
Patriots,
I'm just
the
saying they're going to
Vikings, and the
separate the
Browns.
AFC North, bro.
It's the new the AFC North is the new AFC South.
I
Bad.
mean, no, Trevor Lawrence is still booty.